Hi, I'm Chance Hendry. This is my video blog for PPD2 for Year 2 of Business Management and Entrepreneurship. I'll just go straight into it. Last academic year, I had no assignments that were handed in late. This is good. Also, 95% of my attendance was here, so I only missed 5%, and that was just due to illness, really. I got a first in all of my exams, which I thought was very good. It shows that I've revised a lot. And I think it was 2 that were exceptional firsts as well. I also attended extracurricular activities such as career fairs and library reference because mock essay, it wasn't very good in referencing, so I went to that and improved on myself. So now I have a good review of last year. Because my essays could have been better as I got a 2-2 and a 2-1. However, this was down. I didn't leave much time to it, to be fair. I also worked every Saturday at the Coventry Building Society from 9 till 4, meaning that I didn't really have much time for studying at the weekends, therefore I made up for this in the week, and I've carried well. Over the summer, I worked full-time, 9 to 5 every day at the Coventry Building Society back home. This allowed me to get better and also improve my CV later on in life when I actually applied for a job after graduate. I also read a book that was quite so I've caught up on that, and I was ahead of it when it came to the actual lessons and lectures, so I knew what I had to do, and it meant I had more free time to work on essays, planning and stuff like that now because I've already read it. My transferable skills that I've gained so far, because it's due to leading groups and presentations last year, and I've also done it at work as well. Time management, due to handing in work on time and 95% attendance, this means that I'm able to be a better keeper of my time and therefore more organised. And also listening and communication, and taking part in seminars and doing role plays in seminars, therefore I'm able to contribute more. I'm able to listen, I'm able to learn more generally because I can understand the work better than what I could before just listen. What did I take away from university was that it wasn't as hard or as scary as I thought it was. This led me to enjoy this year a bit more, well, the bit of year that I've gone so far, because last year I thought, oh my god, it's university, but it's not actually that bad. However, I wish I could have joined more societies and sports and clubs so I could interact more with people and be a bit more social. That's what I wish I would have done last year. So I take that away to this year, and I'll try and join some this year. There was no CPD hours trailing from last year time because I left them for the exam period, so I could use some of the CPD hours as revision with my friends for the exams. So I got that put in, and I've now got the full amount of 20 hours CPD. And for this year, I've already done, I think, about 13 hours on my ePortfolio, so that's quite good, even though I'm going on to the half year 2 option, doing an internship. There was some gaps at the beginning of the CPD, but I filled them up straight away with work and going to that careers fairs and volunteer fairs and things like that. I'm going on to a half year 2 option. I'm doing an internship. I spent all summer getting into touch with my contacts that I met through work and my family, and I've got one already. I've spoken to Employability and Martin, Fiona. I've spoken to them this week, and they've talked to my employer that I'll have, and they said it's all fine. That's all set up, ready for me to start on February the 13th. So the preparation really is just me to wait for a call to start, like get the times and then find out what uniform I need to wear, things like that, because I did everything over summer, like looking for jobs, applying, interviewing, things like that. And I'm also at the moment applying for a Jaguar Land Rover internship in finance, just so I can go through the process and know what it's like when I graduate. But I've secured my half year 2 internship, and it means I'd have to do as much CPD as everyone else, and I miss out on half a year of studying, but I gain it, 60 credits by doing my work. My unique selling points are probably my work experience. I've done much more than most people have, and it's not like I'm just working in a corner shop. I've worked for a building society, a big name, with the 3rd largest in the country, high tables, things like that, and our customer service is great. So in a job interview, people will know that, and they'll looking for that, so they'll be at a higher on the list. My grades are also really good. It's one of my unique selling points. But I'm also very approachable and confident, and very organised. So the main key skills for that. But I'm also creative, and I can work in a team, but also an individual. So I will be able to fit into almost any scenario in any team group. I've moved to about 4 different branches in my current work, and I fitted into each one really nicely. The people there are really great, so I can just get on generally with most people and get my head down and work. My greatest achievements outside of academia was starting my business before I came to uni. I set up a little postal business in my village and town area, delivering for local MPs because the postage price went up. So I thought, I'll do half what the post office is charging, and I'll deliver letters. And I had about 2 people working for me just delivering letters. So it's not like a very big business or anything. It's just a small thing, but it was earning me like 30-40 quid a day. So I was very, very happy with that. We're in college, and I didn't have to do much really apart from run the business. My other achievements, we passed my driving test. I did about 20 lessons, so that's quite good for me, as all my family had passed it first time, so I was very grateful that I passed first time. And my other achievements outside of academia would be playing for my local football team, semi-professional, when I was back home. Obviously I don't play now because I'm at university, but back then, the injury. I'm very proud of doing that because the whole town would come and watch pretty much, and it was very good to do. My action points going forward for this year finally are to make sure my half year 2 internship is absolutely ready and set in the next few weeks, make sure that's all done, and then I will need to just get ready to go on that in February the 13th. I also have 2 essays due on the 27th of January, but I'm going to get them written over Christmas, so when I come back I can get them checked by my academic mentor and my seminar tutor, get them all done. And I also got an exam on the 30th of January, which I'm going to just do a whole month of revising in January because I'll have my essays done over Christmas. That'll be really good. I'm hopefully going to get first in that. I would have gone on the Dijon trip for internship, but unfortunately you get back, I think it's a week before the exam, and I'm not going to risk lowering my grade just to go on a trip, so I haven't gone on that. Neither as most people, to be fair, just because of that fact. So hopefully my grades will be good, and I'll appreciate not getting on the trip because my grades will be good this year, meaning that 25% of my overall second year is will be good and boost me up into the next year. So that's my video blog for PPD2 portfolio, and hopefully I'll get a pass for it. Thank you.